ャーロック・ホームズ。設定。
あ、なんで上がれないんだよ。
設定。
なんでや。
音量、原設定、操作方法。ゲーム設定。感度とかあるのかな。なんか。難易度ノーマル。
僕はございます。ノーマルが一番いい。そういうのは。難しい。難しい。
間違いない。
苦手だからそういうのは。
明るめで。
明るめで。見えないと何も始まらない。
おい、スピードマイク。よし。
なんもねえじゃん、ネタふざけんな。
戻る。
いった
戻る。
戻る
信じてない。始める。
始める。
名探偵となり、数ある事件に挑戦。こっち。とりあえず。
ケーキどこですか？
あ、違えた。
ケーキどこですか？あったあったあった。ケーキ欲しいです。バカがおる。バカがおる。あ、ごめんなさい、間違えました。
ゆりぽの声でお送りしております。
お送りしております。
あ、ラバさんお疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。
にしました、とりあえず。
シャーロック・ホームズ。かっこいいですか、そのシャーロック・ホームズは。
あー、まだ顔見えてないですね。
マジか。いや、イケメンだったらちょっと放送見に行こうかなって思います。
オッケー。今、フレンドのゆりこが話し相手で気にしてくれます。あー、ちょっとひげ濃いな。
ひげ濃いかあ、でもひげ、おじさんのひげ大好きよ、私。
はい、つるが好き。あ、ひげね。
分かったねがさすがに。さあ、降りてくるのです。
外国人の顔
あ、びっくりさせんなよ。なんでなんですか？
左でゆりこのあれが合ってるわ。え？ちょとか言って逃げてるときに。48時間前。
何これかわいいんだけど。
あ、ごめんね、今ゆりこがフォートナイトやっておりますので、また違う声が入りますけど。
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No,
話し相手です。
please. Do come in.
話し相手という
My
名の
name is
ただ
Miss
叫んでるだ
Alice
け。
de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to.
ケーキどこだ？
I am Dr. John Watson.
John Watson.
Could we provide you with any
Watson.
assistance?
She is not the concern,
ワト
Watson.
ソン
I'm.
ワトソンは
Then
あ
what
れ
is
だっ
this
け？
about?
助手だっけ？あれなんだっ
That
け？
child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold, and he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong
な
door.
んで体
Oh,
力
for
低
crying
下のバフつく
Oh
の？
boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea,
あ、重たい
Miss
重たい重たい
Bouvier?
マジやめて。
Well, I...
It is not as though we are disturbing you know who. Are we?
I suppose
湧
not.
きすぎじゃありませんか？
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to
あ、待って
worry
待って
me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has
あ、
seizes him
湧
when
き
he
すぎだ
finds
ってば
himself with nothing to do. He becomes... And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case.
棚がないん
Now,
だ
this
そら。
must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very
マジ
sad.
でどこいん
But
の？
there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most
Sad.
certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window.
Hmm?
Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
なぜここに来た？そんなの知らねえよ。
今聞いてんだよ。あ、終了しちゃった。しまった。なぜここに来た？ということね。
怖っ。あ、パーティー2人抜き合ったやつ。燃えてるやつを。
あれ。
おお、体力半端ねえ、お前。
他に何かあるんか、これ。赤い目。
うん。
話したね。
木がなくなる。
出張。
あれやりたくないんだよな。
8歳。
あれやると？
これなんだろうね。もう一個。
おったぶねえぞ。
スナコ園？
スナコ園
じゃねえな。やっぱこっちだな。
お、あのショットガン強いな。
からの思いやりのあるよし。帯が直してる。
お、びっくり。
次。ああ、これね、トムの話ね。これ他に何があるんだ？なかなか上の方に。あれ、どこ行くの？消えないな。
あれ、どこ行った？
消えなか。
なんでこんな燃えてるやつ多いの？決勝当たんねえし。あ、待って。なんでこんなん当たんない？
なぜここに来た？またねえ。
あっちやら。
結膜や。こっちが違うのかな。いっか。もうずっと進めないんだけど。あ、違う。ごめんなさい、もう。
あ、でかいのい
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
Missing.
待って。痛い、マジで。
Please.
待って。
They say he's just abandoned me, but that's a lie.
難しそう。確かに難しそう。
見ちゃった。壊されたのか。
さん、何も信じてくれない。僕は捨てられたんだって、でもそんなの嘘だ。
いつだ？ 体力減ってんのどいつだ。あいつだ。
出張じゃん。ここ。
あ、ミミック。
どこ。
What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing.
間違えた。
いらっしゃい。
ボタン間違えた。
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job, but this time he was acting a bit strange and angry.
で、整理しますか。
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went
こ
wrong.
っちからか。
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself. What do you mean, sir?
あれ
Nothing. I was
そうなん
digressing.
だけど、お嬢さん、この人。
出張じゃないのか。正確な人物像。これさ、あれだね。
おう。
×で進むからさ、間違えちゃうね。
あーは、海外のゲーム
うん。
かな。
かな。
Very well.
マリオ
Your
が決
address,
バ
please,
ツが
Tom.
決定だから。
12 Dorset Street.
一番
The first floor,
あ、
door
待っ
E.
て、弾がねえじゃん。
It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
あ、さっきさ。
始めないでよ、バカじゃないんだから。一人抜けたし。
お前
はあ。
うん。調査すればいいな。
My archive. I can.
ここは関係ないと。
君ら踊ってないでしっかり仕事せえ。
My analysis table.
Poor child. Holmes, you should help him. We need to help Tom. We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes.
A map of London and its surroundings.
あ、違う、間違った。こ
A map.
っちや。
こっちはなんだ？いっぱいドアがあるぞ。
Watson documents our adventures in here. Brave Toby, best nose in the British
ながら
Empire.
見ます。ありがとうございます。
My archive.
今日はもう、あ、やべえ。まだ食べてね。
どうした髪型、じゃあ、髪型が変えれるだと。
材料がない。髪型変えれる？でも、
これでなしかよ。だったらあった方がいいかな。
あ、違う、ミスった。
服も変えれるわ。
これ。あー、間違った。痛い。毒ガス痛い。
あ、これがそうか。
間違った。
あれあ、そういうことか。なんか、
間違った。
間違ったよ。
あー、ダメだ。
勝手にこれ移動してくれるんだよ。
オッケー、初めて映像見方。
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
君これ絶対壊されるよって言われたわ。
話せない。
あー、取られた。
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Okay.
There's nobody at home.
誰もいない。
階段作っとこう、これ。
誰もいない。みんなやばいやん。すげえな。
やっ
みんなおら
ば。
ん。
やっばやっばやっば。いててててて。
すいません。
I don't feel thirsty right now.
飲みに行かない。ゲームじゃないな。
待って待って。味方味方。味方待って待って。
知らない人はいられないわ。
どこどこどこ。バカバカバカバカバカバカバカ。
12だったっけ、さっきそういえば。
何が？
男の子。
男の子？
22。あ、そういうことね。
から
FPS 好きな女子です。
ちは集まんないで。こいつら何やってんだ。
取れた。見にくいな、でも。
どれだっけ。
I'm not expecting anyone.
Anyone?
There's nobody at home.
あ、間違った。もういいわ。重い。さて、どこいる。
あ、なんか。廊下か。何や。
あ、痛い。きつ、ここ来てくれ。きついです。
'Tis our home, Mr. Holmes.
来たよ。あったわ。
来た。
I hope you'll find my father soon. Please, sir, find my father.
Tom
あ、また
Tom
なくなっ
probably
た。
reads at night.
一個しかできない。
So that's why you came to see me.
それすぐ消えるやつやん。
Tom probably reads at night. So that Tom probably reads at night.
全然なんとか。うわ、びっくりさせんな。あ、痛いです。マジやめてください。
Old clothes. Old clothes, soiled and worn.
やっぱ、あ、これ死ぬかもしれん。あ、これ。
The old Tabard pub, North Street. The old Tabard The old Tabard pub, North Street. The old Tabard pub. Glue. Probably taken from a wall.
なんで？
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
天才の目か、これは。
うわー、気持ち悪い。
Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
あ、気持ちいい。これ気持ちいい。
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young.
I'm sorry, Tom. Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing...
よいしょ、回復してきました。
George Hurst's work was varied.
よし。
He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand.
あ、それ味方。当たりきれきれ。
It's too dark. I can't see.
いった。あ、痛いです。痛いっす、痛いっす。
勝手に置いてくれるんだ。
A leather satchel. What's it?
ちょっと。もう切れちゃうな。
背のかかる息子を抱えながら仕事を見つけるのは大変だろう。そこでだ、この手紙に酒場のチラシを同封しておいた。それなんやら特別でしょ。
作家的じゃん。
The old Tabard pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir. It's close by on North Street. I hope you'll find my father soon.
OK。ちょっと待っててね。さっきの酒屋のとこかな。
あ、ごめん、固まった。
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
At your service, Mr.
ちょっとお腹痛い。お手洗い行ってくる。
はい、急いで。
I need to earwig to find out who is offering this special job. There's no one to eavesdrop.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol. The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike. Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol. It's not him.
Aye.
No gods, no masters.
Arm in arm, stronger together, stronger than ever.
This must be the man that I'm looking for.
Naかなかわかんない。
Interesting. Missing person. I should find out more.
The child labour law sent your kids to school instead of the coal mine.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Ah, 今度は私がこの子。
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
I don't know, God, but this fucking everybody. I don't take it home.
I couldn't pay my rent last week.
Pumpkin! Cabbage! Cheek!
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember what meat tastes like.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
Stupid kid.
バレた？シャーロック・ホームズだな。
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Take a brush and get in there. What are you waiting for?
Who do we have here? Get him!
ダメなのかこれ。隠れる。
Stop crying and get to work. Stupid kid.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
もうすごい危ないな。確かに
Stop crying and get to work. Go.
子供にバレてブラシでススを落として進むのかな。やばいやばいやばい、死ぬ死ぬ。煙突や煙突、もうちょっとや。よしよし。あ、死ぬ死ぬ。これはもう一回か。間に合うか。間に合った。間に合った。この子供死ぬ。窒息したんかい。
He's still here, that's a relief.
え、大丈夫なのかい。これなんかホームズのね、あれかわかんないけど。 これか。
進んでますか？
ぼち
ぼちぼち。あらら。
大丈夫か。
アイスクリームじゃねえぞこれ。
やばい、見失っている。あ、行き止まりだ。前無料でダウンロードで。マジで？お金払ったよ、これ結構。
うん、これ前無料だったよ。
マジかよ。
無料の時に買ったもんかと思ってた。
もう今、セールでまとめて買った。いろいろ。
He's still here, that's a relief.
あ、でも見失ったからよかった。よし、こっからか。
なんかすごい高いとこいるね、トンちゃん、その子。
そうだよ。
すげえ。
難しいわ。
頑張れー。
難しすぎるからこれ。ダウンロードできるのは絶対気にしてない中で楽しいけど美しい。
頑張れー。
あおおお言うてる。落ちることはないと思うけど見失うんだよ、多分ね。もういいだろ、もう取ってくるよ。早く。
頑張れ。
はあ、これだね、息が。どこやねん。これか。待っとってくれるんやな、それ言うときはな。
そうそう。
走りたいんだけど。走れない。
来てた。
登れない。登れない。待って、見失って。
I've lost him.
しまったよね。どっからだ。
あ
渡ったとこからだな。ありゃりゃ。もう道が分かったぞ。見つかった。見つかったらどこからだ。あ、よかった。なかなか難しいな。よしよしします。はい。ありがとう。なんで？ありがとう、ルーシンちゃん。はい。めっちゃダメだこれ。見つかってしまう。しゃがめんしな。
お、すごい、雪降っちゃう。あ、そっからか。あ、フォートナイト。
あ、この真夏に雪と。
shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunkard?
マジ見失う。こっから、だるいな、なかなかだるいな。シャーロックトントン。
トントン。あ、テレビが鳴ってる書いてあるが。ピングが安定してますね。
No place to hide here. We'd better go through the yard.
難しいよね。
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
何？すげえな。身体能力。どこ？あ、こっちか。
Look at that crawling rat.
聞いてだ。50になった。
Shoeshine Jim from Chamber Street. He's mute. Hey Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Hurry
up! It's dirty. I should use a damp cloth.
まずほこりか。ほこりからある。
Did you fall asleep?
次は。
Now this shoe needs some polish. This could be useful with a small brush. He's talking with a cabby. I need to get closer. Damn! I need to find another way. Damn! I need to find another way.
Oh, 一軍が2人いる。
他の道ってどこに？ そういうことか、いけるやん。
At last, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm glad it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
いや、向いてるぞ。
よかった。あ、
I can't lose him now. Ah, I've lost him.
そうやろ。あ、そういうことか。飛び乗る的な。
I can't lose him now.
追跡トロフィーゲッツ。
ああいう人本当にいるんだ。
やべ、もうすぐ5時じゃん。準備しなきゃ。まだ大丈夫か。あんな飛びかかってきたら馬車の中の人気づきそうだけど、ですよね、絶対ダシンってなるしね。気づかない。素晴らしい。
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
普通に入る。
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me.
このストーリーだけ翼が面白かったから、最後まで頑張って。OK。
I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside. It's too dangerous to enter.
間違いない。
誰だろう。
I can't.
いないのか。
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
Wow.
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
ナイス。
Bags of food. I like this house. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
身体能力高すぎだね、この子。
Wiggins' tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Wiggins did a good job.
よく言ってくれる。
あ、すげえ。
調べろって言われても調べる。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I need.
ライオン、花。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive.
でもこれ50位になれない。
何の絵だこれ。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
花と虎とライオンかこれ。鳥と
キメラ？
なんだろう。いいえ。ここ若干分かりづらいですよね。
That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
全部あるかな。植物学。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I... That's not the one... That's not...
分かりづらすぎでしょ。もしくはあれかな。他にヒントがあるかな。
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
そうあたりやっぱり。
Brave Toby, best nose in the British Empire.
Holmes, we need to help Paul.
そのあたりですか。
あ、そう。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one... That's not the one I... That's not the one I need.
植物でしょ。動物と鳥と。
That's not the one I need.
戻るのがめんどくさいね。いちいち全部戻っちゃうね。
今後わし別パ行ってくるだや。
あよ、ありがとね。
お疲れさ。頑張って。
That's not the one I need.
じゃあな。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
マジでこれそうあたりやん。植物。科学。何？あ、LH 教えたわ。間違えた。もうハマロシやし。
That's not the one I need.
これって見たな。
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
We'll see. If you behave.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
Go, Mr. Holmes. I'll take care of everything.
トムの仕事はマッシュ。マッシュについて先に終わろうかな。よし、これの次でおしまいだ。
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Come in, please.
入ってんだ。
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh.
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now, too, from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you. But I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
despite my title, yes, I have to share my home with these...
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
A provision dealing with the... Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor... I've never heard of this man. I've never heard of this man. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. Lord Marsh.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken...
All in due time, my lord.
Can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
どれだ。あ、カーズマーケティングさん、こんにちは。 難しい。何すればいいんだ。とりあえず終了して。
Bags full of food. Bags full of food. Aid for the paupers of humanitarian aid for... It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor. Locked.
なってる。お帰りなさい。遠かったっすね。閉まってる。
Locked.
I'm intrigued by the special education program. I'm intrigued by the special education program.
CG 間に合わなかった。CG ちょっと疲れた。でも、角野さん次やりましょう。つながり。手がかりが。ぜひ。違うな。行方不明とは、つながり。やべ。何も読んでなかったわ。やろう。セット、ストリート、10番地。セット。ここ。検索ばっかやん。あ、勝手に行くのね。よし。ちょっとよくわからんね。あ、帰ってきたのね。
Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
そうね。
My archive. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
とりあえず、ここで終わるか。ありがとうございました。ちょっと、また次、やります。